Most men will always brag of how good, how sexy, how hot, how romantic they are in bed. Now, surprisingly, after this woman getting down to business with you, you never see her again. So you start wondering, you'll be like, what the heck? I mean, what really went wrong? Now, it could be true that really you are hot. I mean, you really drilled her well. You made her scream and almost the roof was getting off. I mean, whatever. But then why is it that sometimes after you've eaten this woman, you never get to see her again? She actually even blocks you. So the next time you try calling, the phone does not go through. This number cannot be reached or something like that. Now, in today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to give you some of the 5 types of men that women do not want to have sex with. So, my dear gentlemen, in case you have some of the habits that I am going to take you through today, please make sure that you dump them and leave them in 2023. And remember, we are left with hours to enter the new year 2024. So, I want you to make sure that you inhale good habits such that your 2024 will be loving, enjoyable, and you will have the best of relationships. Well, my name is Palm Oil, aka GCP, and you are welcome to the Men's Love Zone. Here, I do content to do with love sex. Leave a like, leave a comment, and please share this video with your friends and family. Well, now that we are done with the intros, let's jump right into the points of the day. We are going to look at some of the 5 types of men that no woman would want to have sex with again. Now, yes, you could have managed to have it with her the first time, but trust me, when you have these habits, she is more likely never to come back again. The very number 1 point on my list is bad breath. Now, gentlemen, tell me, why in God's name would a grown-up man wake up in the morning, take a bath, put on very expensive or very clean clothes, wear a very expensive perfume, and then move out of his house without brushing? Really? Now, some of you brush, however, you do not brush the right way, okay? So you'll be like, shh, and you're done. Like, it's important for you to brush thoroughly. Brush on the outside, brush on the inside, brush your tongue, and then cleanse with clean water. Gentlemen, it's really, really important. Now, it's so absurd when you meet a gentleman who is well presented on the outside. I mean, he all looks well kept on the outside. However, immediately he opens his mouth to say a word, the whole environment gets polluted. It's really so absurd. Now, you need to know that each time you are going to make out with your woman, you guys are going to kiss. Now, if you have that bad breath, how do you expect this woman to really contain that breath? Now, surprisingly, those are the kind of men who want to kiss for hours. So he wants his mouth to be real glued to yours. And at some point, the lady would even feel like she wants to suffocate. So, gentlemen, please check, because if you are the kind of man who has a bad breath, no woman would want to have sex with you. Next point, number 2, is when you have a bad body odor. Now, there are those of you who have your bath at night, go to bed, wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, put on your clothes, put on your perfume, and off you go. Now, that is wrong. It's very important to always have a bath in the morning so that you start up your day when you are fresh. Yeah? Now, I know there are those of you who naturally have that bad body odor. However, it doesn't mean that you should relax. No. You should make sure that you get a solution for this problem. Now, number 1, you could seek medical help. Number 2, you could look for those fumes that can kind of kill off the scent. And number 3, you could look for natural herb. Work 100%. So please do not sit, relax, and chill. Make sure that you look for a solution to that problem. No woman will enjoy having the game with you when you have that bad scent, because remember, in the process of you hugging, cuddling, kissing, and then you're so tight on her, and then there's that bad scent, she might suffocate. Next point, number 3, is the type of man that no woman would want to have sex with. It's the kind of man who is not romantic. Now, I know some of you are going to come out to me and be like, Pam, come on, we are Africans. The problem with you, you want to adopt the Western culture. No excuse, okay? Now, I understand that we are Africans. I understand that we should not completely adopt the Western culture. That's why I do not agree with people, for instance, who kiss in public. That is wrong, okay? But as long as you are with your woman, say in a room or at your place, what would stop you from being romantic to your woman, okay? For instance, we are now in the Christmas season. Probably you invite her over. Now, this woman will be very excited. She'll even tell her friends, you know what, my bear has invited me over. And when she comes, the most you'll offer her is food. Now, who told you that she is starving? Who told you that there's no food at her home? Okay, you need to learn how to be romantic, gentlemen. It's really, really important. Now, some of you cannot even do the simplest things. For instance, you're giving your wife a ride, you cannot even open the door for her. For instance, you've gone out for dinner, you cannot even pull the chair for her. I mean, guys, really? Okay? And then, okay, let's assume that you don't want to do all the things. But at least when you are going to have the game, be romantic, okay? At least to that extent, be romantic. Now, some of you do not even know how to, kiss your woman, grab the boobs, put them in the mood literally. Some of you do not know how to do all that. Now, trust you me, if you are the kind of man who is only after penetrating, that woman will come to your place once, you will eat yourselves, and she will disappear. In fact, the next time you call her phone won't be reachable, okay? So it's important that you learn how to be romantic. Women love that. Next point, number 4 is, if you are a bad kisser. Now, I know we do not go to any school or any institute to learn how to do this. However, if you are 35 and above, I believe that at least you have been in not less than 5 relationships. Okay, so you cannot tell me that in all those 5 relationships, you have not learned how to kiss the right way. I mean, it's so absurd. Now, I am attaching a link of a video that I did some time back where I was teaching you guys how to be a good kisser, or steps on how you should kiss the right way. So please check it out in case you are not perfect with your kissing. But guys, it's important that you learn how to kiss, okay? Because before you put a woman into the mood, some of the steps are kissing her. So if you do not know how to do this the right way, then definitely there is no way that she is going to enjoy it, okay? And then some of you think that when we talk about kissing, it's all about exchanging saliva. So you'll be like, and by the time you're done with the exercise, the whole mouth is full of saliva. It's not done like that, okay? Take it slow, yeah? And then some of you, I think it's because you are so much in a rush, you want to penetrate. So you'll be like, and then start penetrating. That is wrong. It's supposed to be done gently, okay? Gently. Start by conversing. Let there be some music in the background. Then start giving her eye contact. Before you know it, move close to her, touch her neck, play with her. And then you can gently start the outer, the inside, it's supposed to be romantic, okay? So guys, you need to learn how to be a good kisser, else your woman will run away from you. Next point, number 5, is when you have a smelly double S. I'm not going to mention that word, but it is what it is, okay? Now, some of you use the toilet and you either do not clean your behind properly or something, yeah? So, piece of advice, each time, especially when you know that you are going to have a game, make sure that after cleaning, use some bit of water, okay? Because these days, we all know that most people are into oral sex, yeah? So each time your woman, wants to give it to you down there, and then there's that terrible scent, what do you expect? Okay, of course, she will not do it enjoyfully, and she'll even disappear. She will not want to have it with you again. So please make sure that you clean the back doors very well. And to do that to perfection, make sure that you use water, yeah? Lastly, point number 6 is if you are unkept, okay? Now, this unkept is broad. It goes from your clothes to the way your hair is kept to shaving also. Now, they are those of us who do not shave, okay? Then you want her to get down there and really. So it's very important that you take care of yourself, shave where necessary, shave properly, make sure that your hair is kept, make sure that your shoes are clean, make sure that you have a nice belt, And these are some of the things that will make a woman want you. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment and please subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Happy New Year.